Mitch Tiffin does a song swap every fourth Sunday of the month, the NSAI song swap, and he was out there doing that. And now he's here at open mic, and I'm glad to have him. Jeff Bowles.
Glad to be here. So this first one, fashion myself as the last great existentialist. I'm not even going to tell you what that means, but this one was written from the perspective of the main character in Albert Camus' The Stranger, or L'Étranger, as I had to read it in French class. It's called I Don't Mind. Living alone and in a comfortable home with a couple of bottles of wine. Contented it seems with my Cabernet dreams and a pen writing meaningless lines. I don't mind. I don't mind. See, in the face of a flight, instead I chose flight was my decision to flee from my fears. Choosing instead to live alone in my head in the absence of pleasures and tears. I don't mind. I don't mind. It's not such a sad situation. It's not such a tragic life mine. But every movement at all is like up a 20-foot wall, and I don't mind. I never knew love, I was always above, observing the rules of the game. Tossing aside all my emotions and pride, leaving nothing to lose or to gain. And I don't mind. I don't mind. Never knew love and hopes come back around again. My ultimate crutch was the fear that my touch would eventually drive you away. With that in your arms, feeling full and unarmed, I couldn't think of that goose, couldn't stay. And I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I know I'm struggling in this position, but I still manage to walk a straight line, taking nothing but time for this condition of mine. And I'm doing fine, 'cause I don't mind. So when intimate dreams replace elaborate schemes and resolution replaces your views, you find yourself walking through the cracks in the wall like someone straight out of Martin Camus. You'll find you don't mind. You will find you don't mind. 'Cause I don't mind. I don't mind. Man, when I originally started writing that one, I actually was taking a different approach to it. I was going to call it I Don't Give a. But that didn't roll as well as I Don't Mind. This next one is about insomnia. Something I don't wish on anybody. Yes, I know there are things we can take for that these days. In fact, my next song after that I wrote was called Trazodone and Me. It's a bit of a sleeper, so we're not going to do that one tonight. This one is called In the Midnight Hour. In the midnight hour, 1,000 thoughts are racing through my head. In the midnight hour, an aging day is finally left for dead. And with the burial near, I make my preparations for the night. It's laid to rest right here. I turn away and soon it's out of sight. In the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, the midnight hour, the midnight hour. And in the midnight hour, 7 deadly sisters share my bed. And when they take my hand, 7 deadly sins is where I'm led. In the midnight hour, I hear the shots racing through the air. And in the midnight hour, 7 souls are now no longer here. In the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, I think about the things I can't get right. And in the midnight hour, I feel the sudden stillness of the night. And in the midnight hour, I lay and contemplate this losing fight. And in the midnight hour, it's time to run and baby I just might. In the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, the midnight hour, in the midnight hour. In the midnight hour, I find myself racing down the street. In the midnight hour, I hear the growing sound of pounding feet. In the midnight hour, I'm searching for a goal I'll never meet. In the midnight hour, hanging by the tangle of the sheets. In the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, in the midnight hour. In the midnight hour, 1,000 voices are going through my head. In the midnight hour, an aging life is finally left for dead. In the midnight hour, in the midnight hour, the midnight hour, in the midnight hour. So yesterday was Thomas Van Zant's birthday. This daylight savings time is probably still his birthday somewhere. So I was going to do a town song just in deference to the old guy, but I didn't want to be the 198th person to do Pancho and Lefty on the stage or any stage, and I didn't want to pick one that would have the old guy rolling in his grave. So I'm going to try one here, a new song that it's new to me anyway, that sounds like it may have been written by him. Kind of, this song is kind of captures how I feel these days. I feel like a baseball that's been hit real hard by a professional player but with an aluminum bat over the fence and far away and without a glove in sight. That's what I think about that. Dark laughter on the teeter-totter. My old songs float across the water. I know I should pack up and move on. Old songs pointing till the wind's rising, the hour is late. Hearing the going, going, going. My heart ain't mine, my heart is yours. Unless I left it out of doors like some old baseball glove out on the lawn. But I'd walk through fire to retrieve it. Still you never would believe it. Hearing the going, going, gone. Everywhere you look you see more of you, more of me. We are searching for the goods, the lines are drawn. Peace and quiet, is there any? We are the beautiful to many. Hearing the going, going, gone. You know modern love's just a loaded gun. I live alone, I love everyone. You know I'm feeling pretty good. Is that so wrong? But passion called and I would blow it. Now I'm just an old forgotten poet. Hearing the going, going, gone. Porch full of winter squash and pumpkins. Our summers here are really something, but fall will arrive with a chilly dawn. You lovers make love in warm beds, while us forsaken sit, we scratch our heads, hearing the going, going, gone. Rain's falling like a flood, it boils to the bud. My gifts, you say, are just a calm, but I only wanted to be your friend. It's my last prayer until amen. Hearing the going, going, gone. Thank you.
Jeff Bowles. That was Jeff Bowles. Thanks, Jeff.